WABG, the Delta's leading news source.
Thanks for joining us here on the ABC 6 News webcast. I'm Tanya Carter on this Wednesday, January 30th, 2013. Well, topping our news this afternoon, the strong winds and high waves from the severe weather last night pushed the Old Jubilee Casino slightly into Lake Ferguson. A cable holding the structure in place snapped due to the strain. General Manager Chris Strobe tells us the boat is not a safety hazard. The front side of the structure is beached and there is no risk of it further detaching from shore. Now, 2 large cables still hold the casino in place. Strobe says a barge company will be out in the next 2 to 3 days to reattach the Jubilee. Also, he says within the next 8 weeks, plans will move forward to remove the entire structure to a shipyard for refurbishment. And as we just mentioned, last night's strong storms created quite the mess for residents in Leland and now causing one of the town's most popular restaurants to close for repairs. ABC 6 News reporter Jonathan Went has more.
We're outside Lillo's here in Leland, where strong winds and a possible tornado took this roof off and landed in the parking lot, leaving owners a big mess to clean up.
Well, I knew the weather had gotten really bad, and I heard something come over my house, and probably about 5 to 10 minutes later, ended up getting a call.
Lillo's restaurant in Leland has been open since 1948, being spared by most storms that have hit the Mississippi Delta. However, strong storms that rolled through the area and prompted a tornado warning Tuesday night was too much for the restaurant to handle.
Took a good bit of my roof off. What's sitting in the front parking lot is the back of the building roof. And there's a good bit of inside water damage and things of that nature. We've been here a long time, and you know, it's withstood a lot of things.
Owner Wesley Keene will now have his hands full draining water, cleaning debris, and restoring his restaurant to the way it used to be for his customers.
Oh my goodness, oh no, can we get it fixed by Sunday night?
The news came as a shock for Mary Boltler. Her and her husband eat at Lillo's every Sunday night and have done so for over 50 years. Having their own table and eating catfish parmesan, Mary says her best memories are with her family and hanging with the band.
The Lillo's are like family to us, and we love it. We just wish them well, and we just want them back in business real soon.
Now, the National Weather Service in Jackson has been sending crews out all day across the Delta, places like here at Lillo's, to determine whether an actual tornado touched down or not. They have specific guidelines they have to go by. For now, meteorologist Jonathan Went in Leland, Mississippi, ABC 6 News.
Thank you so much, Jonathan, for that report. Well, turning to state news now, there's a push at the state capitol, which would make those irresistible chocolates and gifts sold by school children a little cheaper. Currently, state law requires products like candy, which are sold through school fundraisers, to be taxed. Meanwhile, fundraising for organizations like the Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts are tax exempt. Senator Chris McDaniel is putting a bill before lawmakers that would remove sales tax from fundraising with a school purpose. Advocates for the change say in-state fundraising companies are at a disadvantage under current law and want a level playing field. Now, Senator McDaniel says many lawmakers may be unaware of the taxation and hopes to get support for the bill. That legislation is currently pending in the Senate Finance Committee.
You've been watching the Delta's #1 news source,